big dunk back from the beach dunk. And while I was at the beach dunk, I had a little companion with me, so I'm sorry. This video's a little late. I'm gonna just burst the bubble, guys. Like, this thing is almost done. So, you see his concentrations. Probably can't see that live rosin. Yeah. It's only a 0.5 though. So I got it on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. It's looking grim. But I had to talk about this. I was meaning to film something while I was at the beach. I was kind of just chilling, you know. Didn't want to deal with all that. I was having a good time. Definitely had this thing on me though, for sure. So we're just gonna get right into it. For those of you who are wondering, how is this any more significant than like a normal vape pen? Like one of these right here. These and most of the carts that are in circulation are distillate, which is, it uses a solvent and it's pretty much just distilled THC, or in this case THCA, and then they add in, terpenes and all that stuff. This, they didn't even do any, solvents, nothing. They just washed it in some ice water. The trichomes fell off. They get the trichomes, they rinse them through, and then boom. You get this. I probably simplified that process a lot. I don't grow the shit. I don't make the shit. I just smoke the shit. But I know a little bit about it. But pretty much, there's no bullshit added. This is just straight weed juice. And the one thing I will say before I even hit it, if you want like a discreet cart, don't get a rosin pot, especially, if you're like living at home like I am. My dad got kind of mad at me ripping this thing in the house because it boofs like crazy. So, it's pretty much just like taking a little dab. So we're gonna take a little rip. I've been yapping a little too much. Sorry. It's been a little bit. Had to speak my piece. Now we can get this smoke. Cheers, everyone. Hope you're having a good time. So the big two things I noticed when I got this thing, first of all, actually three things, I just remembered one. Ceramic cart, that's huge. These are all metal. I don't think I've ever actually had a ceramic cart before I got this. I could be wrong, but the main reason why ceramic's good is you don't get any heavy metals. So when it's down at a point like this, where I don't have a lot in there, I can kind of keep chiefing this thing, and I'm not going to be inhaling straight like lead. There's probably not lead in these, but just metals in general, you don't want those. So ceramic carts are definitely the way, and I feel like they probably heat up better. Again, what do I know? I'm just gonna hit it again. It tastes good as hell. Cheers. And during that little ceramic tangent, I forgot to say the main two things that I noticed. One was the flavor. It's just, super strong, super potent, weedy flavor. It's really good though. The closest thing to just like squeezing out a nug and then just smoking that. This is pretty much, because you can make rosin just with a rosin press. This is different form because this is ice water, but you can also do that. So pretty much I did just squeeze the weed into this, but like it's just crazy terpy. I love the flavor, but the other thing is I feel like the vapor is a little thicker. It just feels a little different compared to, these which I've mainly been smoking, and even just like a normal distillate cart or a live resin. I don't know. Something about the rosin. Cheers. Oh yeah, another thing. This gets me cooked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think there'd be that big of a gap between these, but this thing definitely gets me more cooked than this thing. By far, without a doubt. For sure. The only thing is, 0.5 grams for, like, within $5 of the price of this, and this is 2 grams. So it's like, it just sucks that all the, like, really good shit is just way more expensive. I mean, I'm not saying this stuff's bad. I know it kind of looks like I'm doing a hit piece. You've seen all of my videos that I've smoked this in. More than any other video, more than any other thing shown on this channel, except maybe actual bud. Probably more than actual bud. It's like this right here. So, I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying, Rosin's where it's at. It's just a shame that, it is so expensive, so people, they can't get their hands on it if it's available to them. And then you got to think about, okay, well, I live in a state where, it's been pretty recently rec legalized. There's still a lot of states where it's not rec legal. There's still a lot of states where it's not even med legal. So a lot of people can't even get their hands on this, which is another thing. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So comparatively, I mean, this thing wins out in about every category except for the price. And I mean, it's hard because the dopest, they do have a lot of like good flavors, I will say, but I don't think anything can really match just straight up weed. I don't think you can. Like, no matter the best terps in the world, you just can't beat this at the end of the day. Cheers. I was thinking about blinking this thing. I haven't blinked it yet. But one, just how cooked it gets me. I probably won't be able to edit this video right now, and I want to get it out sooner rather than later because, I got stuff planned for tomorrow. So if I leave it off tonight, it probably won't get done until Tuesday. But man, this shit's good, good, good. So no blinker from it. And there's not a lot left, so I kind of want to conserve this, even though I'm, like 4 or 5 rips deep in this video. Also, I'm kind of mad that there's just, this part up here that's stuck, and I can't, like, unscrew this because I'm, like, any of the dopest, I don't have one of their carts to show. You can just unscrew it, kind of, like, let it sit, maybe poke it down if you have something. This, I don't know what I'm going to do. I could, like, put a lighter to it, but I don't really like doing that because then you're like, oh, I'm burning off this, I'm burning off, like, I don't want to do all that. So I might just bite the bullet. But overall, I mean, yeah, the rosin hits. What more can I say? If any of you give a fuck, you really shouldn't care about percentages because there's so much more to like what gets you stoned than percentages. But I mean, 81.4% total cannabinoids, 8.5% total terpenes. Beautiful, beautiful. It's mainly pinene and limonene and myrcene. Those are all good terps too. I'm pretty sure pinene, if I'm not mistaken, is like the main one that's associated with all this stuff of indica. The more like kind of couch locked feeling, slow feeling. I think pinene's that one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what all the terps do. I should probably learn up on that. I want to make a video on that, but as you can tell, I'm not the most knowledgeable on it, so I'm gonna have to brush up. Then I might get back to you guys. One last rip though, before we go. Even though I'm already cooked, you can tell by the way I'm babbling. Let's get this going though. Cheers. Moral of the story, if this was any cheaper, it's over. It's over. But, I have to eat. Unfortunately, I do have to eat. Alright, I'm absolutely cooked. That's about all I got for you guys though. Rosin hits. I love this shit. Comparison to like a THCA, I'd say rosin, definitely wins, but you have to pay a steeper price for it, so that's why it's up there. This, I still have a lot of these lying around, but I might slowly start phasing this in more. It's just like, 0.5 grams for the same price as 2 grams. Like, I guess while I'm up at school, I'm not going to be smoking as much, so that might be the play. But right now, it's the summer. I'm still booling. We'll see. But that's about all I got for you guys. I'm rambling and mumbling and jumbling and shit. So I'm going to get out of here. But thank you so much for watching to the end. It means a lot that, people just watch me sit here and get stupid faded. And hopefully they're getting stupid faded while they watch. That's about all I got for you guys, though. I love you. Peace.